Katrina, you're not frozen, right?
No, I don't think so. Hi, everybody. I hope I'm
Hello,
not.
everyone. Welcome to the live. Thanks for being here. We're going to give others time
Yes.
to come in. Welcome in, Unbiased.
Where I'm at.
Hi, everyone in the
Was
chat.
here.
Hi, Unbiased.
It's starting slow on my end. Let me refresh my page.
It's probably your internet.
Girl.
Right. Comcast play too much. I'm about sick of them.
Playing with y'all. Tell me they better stop playing.
Yeah.
Oh, I got Comcast too.
Yeah, normally I
Hey,
don't have any.
hello, African Dreaming.
Hi, everybody just coming into the chat. Welcome in. Thank you guys for being here.
We're going to give others time to come in so we can welcome everybody before we start our panel.
And we're
we
on
hope
our
everybody had an amazing day.
Yes, and we're on our last week of our appreciation
Yes.
lives.
Yes. How you feel about that?
I had fun.
Yeah,
I think everybody that came, I got, it was nice getting to know, different things from everybody that came onto the panel, and it was good. So we have two more shows left of doing this.
Welcome in, Crafty Leo. Welcome in, Shanita.
Hey.
Welcome in, Desi Chronicles. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Yes, I think we did a great job.
Yeah, it went by quick.
It did.
It went by fast, right?
Welcome in, Patty Southern Kitchen and More. Thanks for being here. We truly appreciate it.
Hi, everybody.
We just want to give others time enough to come into the chat so we can welcome them in the proper way.
Right. And don't forget to
chat be moving.
Right, right. And then we start talking, and then,
If y'all can share us out, please do.
Right. That's what I was about to say.
You usually say that, Katrina.
I was just about to say it.
Share us out, please. We would truly appreciate it.
Well, I have a question for you before we start. This is your first live being monetized. How do you feel about that?
I'm back.
I'm happy. I'm happy. I don't know how to feel. Katrina.
I remember I told
my first time being monetized.
Yeah, this is your first time she's been monetized. And I told you during the summer, I said, you're going to be monetized before January. And you was like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I kept telling you.
Shanita was the first to send a super chat.
You did, Katrina. I was nervous, though. Welcome in, Tam. Thanks for being here, sis. Welcome in,
everybody.
Thanks, everybody, for being here. Katrina, you want to tell them about our last week? It's going to be our last week of appreciation. Then we can go on and bring in on our guests.
Okay. So as you guys know, we've been doing our appreciations for appreciation lives for, our supporters, some of our supporters that, felt comfortable coming up to the live. This is our last week. So we have two more shows. We have one on Thursday night on J Red's Journey, and then Saturday night on mine. Even though, we reached out to multiple people, and we really just, had the people on that felt comfortable coming on. And, maybe this is something that we'll do, again. I'm pretty sure we'll do it again. So I hope you guys all have been enjoying this, getting to meet different creators. Some of them had a following already. Some were just starting out. And a couple of people, this was their first time going live.
Yeah, so that was a great thing for them to be able to get in front of the camera.
Right.
I want to welcome in the Educated Natural, Micro Farmer. Thanks for being here.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome in, Anne-Marie. Welcome in, sis. J-Red, how do you think the journey was far as us bringing different content creators on? You liked it? I think it was fine.
I think it was very fun. I think it was a good opportunity to just shed light on other people that, especially the ones that, could use some more following or whatever. Monique has even wanting to get back into doing soaps and stuff and everything. It's been
that's good.
We just really been pushing people to just be their best, and I'm ready to do it, again too.
I had fun. I enjoyed it. I really did. Just to get to know other content creators, how they started their journey.
Right.
And then, like you said, some was shy to come on, like myself. I was shy in the beginning. I'm breaking out of my shell. So it was very interesting. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I had a good time doing it. I mean, and some of the creators I was familiar with, some of them I wasn't. So, We got to
So
make some new connections. I think it was fun to do.
it was a great experience. Welcome
Yeah.
in, you new. Thanks for being here.
Hi,
So you
everybody
guys,
just coming in.
welcome in, Angela's Garden Delight. Thanks for being here. We truly appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and bring our guests on because I believe it's early morning their time, and I want to be respectful. You know,
Yeah, I believe it's like
Absolutely.
3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Right.
Oh, yeah.
right? I believe so. So we're going to bring our guest onto the piano. I'm so excited. Welcome in, Precious Pieces. Thanks for being here.
Hi.
Hey, family.
Hi,
Hey.
African
Hi.
Dreaming.
Hey,
Y'all
family,
should
About
be
to bring them
asleep.
on.
you've
They're
been
trying to bring them on.
You've been grinding today. They've been live all day.
Yes, I saw you guys live earlier.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you guys for
I
coming up
can't see
because
them on
now,
my end. Y'all can see them?
yeah.
Back up. You see them, Rashonda?
I can't see them on my end.
They pop back up.
Yeah, they're yep, I see them.
You got to
I
get
don't see them on my end. I see them right now coming
Okay,
up.
you see them now? Okay.
I see them coming up. It's probably my computer. I have to look. They better not play with me while I got African Dreaming on here. I'm gonna be up here crying. Y'all gonna see some tears.
Oh goodness.
Okay, wait.
But I
Thank
can't
you
see them
guys
on
for
my
coming
screen.
up.
I can only see them at the bottom, and I'm trying to figure out why.
Try different layouts.
Let me
Change
see.
layouts.
Yeah, I still see
My
them. They're
computer's
still
trying to
there.
act bipolar.
We is not gonna let the devil do it.
StreamYard didn't want to let me on tonight, y'all. I was
StreamYard better stop
now.
playing with me.
Right.
Okay, I see them on my screen now.
Okay.
But I want to get them like in the four. StreamYard is acting bipolar, guys. Welcome in, Juan Perez.
Now.
There they go. There they go.
Okay,
Welcome, African Dreaming. Thanks for being here.
Thank you guys for coming.
Appreciate y'all being here. Hey, my favorite lady, bro.
I didn't hear what happened. I didn't hear.
She said her favorite.
He over there sipping on that coffee.
No, I was playing. I love both of y'all. Welcome. It's an honor for y'all to be here. You was acting up earlier, African Dreaming, on your live.
You always acting up.
No, I got a mess with you, Rashawn.
I love how he says your name.
So first, we want to welcome y'all on. It's an honor to have y'all on the panel. We are showing appreciation to other amazing content creators like yourself. And so I always start off the question, what inspired y'all to start y'all YouTube journey?
Oh, wow. Been a while back. Initially was like, we kind of thought we knew we might want to do it, but it was more to keep in touch with family.
Right, because we knew we were coming overseas.
Yeah.
So it was just a way to keep up with everybody so everybody can see what we're doing and document everything we were doing too while we were here.
And
were you nervous?
About the content creation?
About coming onto YouTube in general. I mean, I know you said, it's a way for y'all family to see y'all, but was you nervous to come on this platform?
Not really nervous.
More like reluctant.
Yeah, reluctant. Yeah. You know how you feel. You be like, I want everybody in my business.
Right. More like that. Yeah.
But you find that balance and how to talk about what you want to talk about without giving too much of your personal, life away. So, yeah.
That's true. Yeah. And so how have y'all experiences been over there so far?
Love it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good days and bad days. I mean, it's not easy, which is one of the reasons why we we have a lot of friends that do consults, and they help people kind of either with visits, even relocation.
Mm-hmm.
But that ain't really our bag per se, because I mean, you living in what's deemed by most as a developing country. Mm-hmm. So there are a lot of conveniences that we grew up with in the States that you don't have here, because everything in America, if you got enough money, it's convenient. There are certain things over here, I don't care how much money you got, it's just not here.
Right.
So
And then there's other things
My
that
question was like, what was your guys' like initial like reasoning for even going overseas to another country?
Great question, J Red.
That just like I would be so scared to leave the United States and pick up and go
Right.
live a
I'm
whole
scared
new
to
life.
move to another state, so I could just imagine.
we moved so much. This is not our first time living in a different country.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you know, there's that, 'cause we just kind of had that itch again. It had been a while since we moved around outside the country. We knew we wanted to go, and we were just kind of tired of the rat race.
Yeah.
I was about to choke folks out at work. I wasn't. I was like kind of tired of what I was doing, and we just, and we lost a lot of family members
Mm-hmm.
over a very short period of time, and it just put things into perspective for us. So we was like, "What are we waiting for? Let's
Mm-hmm.
just go." While we're
Well,
relatively
I
young and feel all right,
but I can
to travel.
feel where they coming from when I left Tampa and went to another city. Cause it
Yeah.
was pain and a lot of hurt and a lot of stuff going on there. I just couldn't take it anymore. So like
Mm-hmm.
maybe I would get the courage one day to leave the state of Florida and move to another state. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to another country yet, but I do like we originate in Germany, like from off my
Okay,
mom's
cool.
family. So that's something I would love to explore too.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah.
get
It'd be a cool visit.
Yeah, well. So
So
let me
I
ask you. Oh, I'm sorry, Katrina. Go ahead.
Well, I just wanted to know because you guys just said that originally when you all started doing this, it was really for you to keep in contact with your family back over here. So at what
Mhm.
point did you all realize like, hey, this can be something a little bit more than just for that?
Oh,
I think we always kind of knew that. It was just we didn't know how we wanted to shape our show and what we wanted it to be exactly about.
right.
So we started it, you know, under the reasoning of being able to keep up with family and family keep up with us.
And they
And
could
then,
just see us without
Right.
a 20 member like chat group or whatever from
Right.
overseas or stuff. So it's just easy to get on there and look at us. And then we started having fun too.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
it just kind of evolved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely got to make it fun. And
Yeah.
so, what would you tell somebody that's starting out their YouTube journey? What one thing you would tell them?
Be yourself.
That's it.
Yeah.
Be yourself. Period.
Be yourself, period. And yeah, I know that sounds so cliche, but be yourself. And if you do have and y'all have had some good conversations. This trio of ladies right here, y'all have had some great conversations on that. I was able to catch one live, and if you are a niche, then do your niche thing. We
Right.
sort of everything channel. That's why our motto is be in country in another country, because we talk about sometimes we cooking, sometimes we showing you the garden, sometimes we showing you this, sometimes we showing you parts of Africa, sometimes we may have a panel and kind of go into a little bit more in-depth conversation. So it's kind of hard to
Yeah.
I don't even know what we would describe ourselves.
Well, basically, that would be a lifestyle. They would call it lifestyle.
Right. Yeah, that's what I would look at it for you guys
Yeah.
is that you guys are kind of a lifestyle channel. You do a little bit of everything. It's not like you have one particular thing that you stick to. And but you guys have a great channel. So I catch you guys as live and I'm always in the middle of doing something else, but I always listen to you guys like and have it playing in the background. And you guys just have a lot of fun, on your lives. And just like you said, you want it to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I be half of the time y'all be live, so I'm sorry.
It's
Because I'm a night
I'll be on it.
in the States. It's like I cannot sleep at night for nothing. I go to bed like 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning. I just be But speaking of your lives, like I noticed one of your followers, like I just need to know, is this your page? Is this somebody your friend? She know who I'm talking. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Bean juice.
Yes, is that you?
Both our hands right here.
revealed themselves like what, a couple weeks ago?
I think 2 weeks
Online?
ago.
Yeah. Y'all know who Beatrice is?
No, who is Bijou? It's somebody that everybody knows. 'Cause
Yes.
he's hilarious when he come around, and then we all go to talking about all kind of other juices.
We do.
Funny.
Okay, so I guess it's a mystery I still got to figure out.
No,
They
tell
said who? Yeah, it's Psalm 146.
That's Bijou.
Oh, okay. Okay,
That's the
okay.
quote.
I know who that is. All right.
Yeah.
I want to take a moment to welcome some more people in the chat. Welcome in, Sandra. I want to welcome in the Jay Jordan. Thanks for being here. Jared Talks. Ron Perez. Thanks for being here. We truly appreciate it. I believe I welcomed no, I did not. My Renaissance grandma. Thanks for being here. We truly appreciate it.
Everybody coming on in.
Yes, and the Micro Farmer, thanks for being here. We truly appreciate y'all. So I have a question.
Micro.
Yeah, Micro Farmer is in the chat.
Yeah.
So I have a question. I remember when y'all was trying to reach our goal of 1,000, and y'all was stuck. I believe it's between that 500 and 600 mark.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think a lot of content creators, when they get to that mark, that it's so hard for them
It was hard for me
reach that
too.
goal? Because I've noticed that when you reach that mark, sometimes YouTube give you subscribers, take away. I mean, just have you
Right,
stressed
it's
out.
kind of stagnant once you hit that 500.
How was that experience for y'all, knowing y'all was just that close to reaching y'all milestone?
It's a little frustrating.
Yeah, that's what I was like. It's exciting, a little frustrating.
Yeah.
It's like, why? I think a little bit of it is this YouTube itself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We always say like on the road to monetization, it's like a long interview. You know,
It is.
It's like the benefits. You got it's more than 90 days. You know, it's longer than that. It just takes time. And I think after you hit certain marks, I don't know for sure, but I think after you hit certain marks, then YouTube is more favorable to you and maybe push you out a little more.
Right.
It's like it's just a standstill. It's like a holding pattern. I don't know. Maybe it's like, yeah, y'all got here, but are y'all going to keep going? Let's see if you're going to keep going.
Right. It's like a test. Once you get to that 500, I felt like it was a test. Like it was like, okay, now you're halfway there. Now let me see what you're really working with if you're going to get these other 500.
Exactly.
Very frustrating. Very frustrating.
And you know, you got to just keep going. That is, I will never not repeat that. I will utter that until went to the end, because at the end of the day, hell, what else you gonna do?
Right.
Either you gonna stop or you gonna keep on going with it. And let me tell you, it don't go away, because I want to say we at 13:45 right now.
Oh yeah, we've been stuck like
for
right
like
in here
a
for
week and a half. It's like 2 weeks. So it does the same thing you just asked about. It's gonna happen at certain numbers again. And what makes it so odd is because for us, it's a cycle of the same numbers that they tend to lock us at.
Right.
Wow.
A couple of ways within like 3 or 4, they'll take a couple of ways. So for like we're between these 3 numbers, and it keeps teeter-tottering between these 3 numbers.
Oh,
like,
yeah. And you know what? My channel went through that too. Like I was trying so hard to reach 1,500, and then it was like I could not get past 1480. I felt like I was at 1480 for like 2 years. I ain't even been on YouTube for 2 years.
I'm dealing with that now.
Yeah. So you said you're dealing with what, J Red? She keep going out. So after the dream, I want to give y'all the opportunity to talk a little bit about y'all channel for those who may not know what y'all channel is about. You know, because we got some people in here that may not be connected to you. And for anybody that's looking around, you know, looking at us around the world, tell us about your channel.
Ladies first. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, our channel is African Dreaming, and it's both of us. We like to talk about cooking and a little farming, a little gardening, you know, a variety. We like to talk to people, get on panels and talk with people. We like to connect people.
Yeah.
That's one of our big things is, helping people because people helped us.
Yep.
So that's one of our biggest things. We talk about a little bit of everything. We just like to have fun. We just like to connect with people and have fun. And, that's our big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when we do have more serious type discussions, uh even that gotta be we bring in a little bit of levity because I think a lot of everything for us is presentation,
Hmm.
and it's not to say from a productions scale like level or nothing like that. It's
Right.
more of if you want to be received a certain way, you have to put it out a certain way. I mean, that's kind of from the aspect of communication.
Right.
So no matter what we talk about, our overall intent is to bring some level of like lightheartedness, or because sometimes we get on here and I may have a rant by myself. It ain't even baby, and I just get on here and do a pop up because my heart might be heavy. I might have a lot on my mind, so it's not always like, super turned up, but we have a goal for it to always be meaningful in some kind of
Right.
capacity.
Hmm.
Right.
And
And that's
people,
important.
Yeah.
That's very important. And so you said y'all goal is like to connect people. Was it hard in the beginning when y'all started y'all YouTube journey? Finding other content creators to help you along the way?
uh, I could
I don't
go.
think so. I think people kind of, I don't know. I think, well, let me go back. So I think like we first started out with just videos, right? Because we wanted people to see what we were doing. And then Baby started doing lives, and I think people started seeing him on lives, and they were like, "Oh, I like this dude. I like what he's talking about. I like the cut of his jib." And then, and then, and then, people started reaching out, like Hands in the Dirt, Micro Farmer that's in the chat,
Hmm.
um, the Everyday Life of an OCD is chick. They were already content creators,
Yep.
and they were like, "Hey, you want to come on?" Or,
Or they
yeah,
will come
or
up
they
with
would come
us,
up with us. Yeah,
and
I was in the background. I was trying to work the screen guard because
yeah,
we were trying to figure it out. So he was in front, and I was behind the camera trying to figure everything out, make sure everybody comments was seen, make sure everybody got
Right.
on stage, and
right.
all that kind of stuff. So it was a little bit of both. And then after a while, that we started reaching out because we knew we kind of had an idea of what we wanted to do. So we started reaching out to people like, "Hey, would you want to come on the show?" and all this
Right.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of people that kind of picked us up and were like, "Hey,
Oh
come
yeah.
come with us. Come on, we got
And
y'all.
that's
Y'all got
nice.
yeah,
And,
That's
and
nice
you,
when people extend that, help.
yeah,
Right.
yeah."
yeah.
Right.
Um,
Do you guys do a
I-
show real quick? Do you guys like ever see yourself like making it into a brand? Like something serious, like in a
Oh
studio?
oh
yeah,
yeah,
that's what
yeah.
we trying to do now.
That,
Absolutely,
it
yeah,
it changed. It changed
yeah.
from being because we always knew the
Every time.
potential was there.
I got a
But
question.
we
Master.
knew the potential was there, but we
Hmm.
knew that we didn't know. I mean, you got to do it to know if you like it. So we
Right.
kept doing it. We
Right.
Hmm.
kept growing. Um, Again, a lot of support from people. A lot of I mean, it's like people just start coming.
Yeah, and then it's like when you first start out, some people know exactly what they want their show to be about, how they want it to go, and all that stuff. And we started doing it more and more, and then we started getting
Getting
ideas
ideas. Yeah.
of what
Okay.
what we want to do and how we want to do everything. So the chicken came after the egg for
In the
us.
sense, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's
And
okay
And
too. You guys have a very good format, like to what I see from
thank you.
watching you all.
all in the
You guys seem very organized, and you always put on a good show. And yeah, and you guys have a good time over there.
Mhm. Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
But we it would just be us here talking without y'all. I
Right.
mean, without your viewership and the people who come support your channel, then you just sitting over here busting your chop, which is nothing wrong with that too. But
right.
Right.
for us, it's kind of and don't get it twisted, because we do want to grow. We want to grow.
Yeah.
We want to build our brand and what have you.
Right, of
But
course.
sometimes quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Having those really good, heartfelt conversations and connections with people, and knowing who the majority of the people are, or being able to watch their content for those who are creators. I mean,
Right.
that's a big deal to us.
Yeah, we like to have fun while we're doing this, because it's for us. It's like there's no sense in doing it if we're not going to enjoy what we're doing.
Right.
Because it
Right.
feels
Makes no sense to do it and be miserable doing it.
right. Yeah, I was could stay our jobs for that, But it's
Right.
and we take it seriously. You know what I'm saying? We do take it seriously. So we got things going, and we have moves that we're making because we do take this seriously. If you have too much fun, you're only gonna get so much done.
Right.
So you got to think about it in the long term.
Right.
They came after the fact. We knew we want to do this, and then we were like, okay, because we had stints where we were like, okay, we don't. I don't know if we want to do this. Like, this too much.
Oh yeah, it get real.
You get
and I think as creators we all deal with that at times, like especially if you see your numbers aren't moving the way that you want them to move, or you feel like it's just not working out, or something happens, you be like, man, I don't even want to do this no more.
For real.
Keep pushing.
Right.
Yeah, you do. And it's a lot of time you invest in yourself, and a lot of
right.
And the more you got like
work.
It is work. But as long as it's fun work, then you can make it work. You know what I'm saying? And congratulations, Rashonda, for getting monetized.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
This is her first live since she's been monetized. Now I just gotta talk her into start going live on her own.
Yes.
Yeah. You can do it.
I don't mind going live on my own. It's just that when I decided I was going to go live on my own, we started the panel.
Yeah.
So now she gonna blame us.
No.
I saw that, Katrina.
No. Let me clear myself up. It's not that it's the panel. It's a lot for me for as health wise. So I have to. I can't stress my body out like that. But it's coming. But it's coming. Yeah. So I want to ask y'all. Tell us about y'all podcast.
Some things and some stuff podcast.
Yeah.
So we are on. And by the way, before we get into it too deep, thank you everybody who's coming over, because it's a little bit more. It's a little bit of work, because at the point we at now, it requires you to actually download the app,
Spotify, and we're through Anchor, and over there, again, it kind of ties into what we talked about earlier. We fashioned this particular show, African Dreaming, in a certain way, and we have limitations on how we'll go into things, the depth that we'll go into things, because this is still the Youth Folk platform. We want to continue to be on here, so we got to kind of play by their rules a little bit. Right, absolutely.
It ain't always convenient, and it ain't always fair. But over on the podcast, we get in a whole bunch of grown folk business. We talk about some things and some stuff over there.
We do. It's fun, and it's different from being on YouTube, because usually when you're on YouTube, because people turn their YouTubes into podcasts all the time.
Right.
But I feel like for me, I say for me because he can talk. But for me, when we do the podcast, because it's just me and him sitting here, and we're just recording ourselves talking and being silly how we do anyway.
Right.
So I'm very conscious of things I say, because I know there's people watching. My mom always said somebody's always watching you.
Yeah.
So I'm always. We have fun and everything. Yeah. I'm not one of those people that if it pop in my head, I'm not a blunt person. I wish I would. I love blunt people. I love them. But I'm not. And, I think about, but on the podcast, it's like there's nobody here but us.
Right.
So we just having a conversation.
Right.
And it go the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah. Things get said.
Yeah.
And we kind of, especially for because we're working on building that now. So for next year, we'll start having actual guests up on the podcast. So we kind of reformatted in that fashion. So rather than just being us having a conversation, we can bring up some of our guests, and we can talk in a way that we just wouldn't do it, because like you got people who Anne Marie, and hey, what's up, Anne Marie?
Hey,
shout out
Anne-Marie.
Matrell for jumping
Anne
in.
Marie right there. Yeah. Thank y'all for coming in.
Yeah.
A lot of people tell us both on in the chat, and sometimes people reach out through via email or whatever, and they like, yo, I love y'all. I be driving, but I got the kids in the car, so I'm listening. And you know, we might skirt in a little innuendo,
right?
A little bit of this or that. A lot of people use YouTube. They watching on their TV, so they may be cleaning or doing stuff around the house. Kids, grandbabies, whoever, neighbor come over for some coffee or something, and people just, which is crazy when you think about it.
Right.
That you got people like they watch
tuning in.
So
Yeah.
we all that balance. So we don't want to we keep our authenticity
right.
while still remembering that our audience is growing. So we don't want to be.
We want to be a little
We
respectful.
Yeah, you know, we
on
Southern
here,
folk,
you know,
man.
because my mama might pop in here. I don't want mama telling me, hey, now we make it up front, you know, the podcast, you know.
You gonna hear what you hear.
Yeah, so
right.
don't be
That's
offended.
Okay. And you
clear.
said that we can check you out on Spotify on the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Or
our
they have to
goal.
go through Anchor.
No, you can go through Spotify.
Okay.
Our goal is to get 50 listens over there, so we can get monetized over there. It's all a plan, y'all. It's coming together. But we got plans. So we need 50 listeners over there, so we can start running ads on that platform.
Yeah.
So that's our goal. I think I didn't check today, but
about
last
30.
time I checked, we were like at 30.
30, yeah.
And,
So
is the name of your podcast the same as your YouTube channel?
No. It's actually called Some Things and Some Stuff with African Dream.
Okay.
Some things and some stuff.
I'm gonna have to send y'all an email so y'all can send me the name of it so I can go, because I do listen to podcasts a lot, actually.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, we'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all know I ain't familiar with the chat. Can y'all drop y'all podcast in the thing in the chat? Is y'all able to do that? No.
Or just drop the name if you.
Yeah, drop the name so they'll know, so others can come over.
Yeah, because if they have Spotify, they can just type it in. And
right.
Populate. Yeah, it should populate.
So I want to take a moment. Yeah, I'm excited. I want to welcome in Sifting some soil and more. Thanks for being here. Tori Brain Games, thanks for being here. Everybody that's in the chat, thank y'all for coming. You know, without y'all, there would be no us. And we have the amazing African Dream in here. I'm so excited. I'm honored.
Yes. So excited.
We're honored.
We're very
Listen,
honored.
the fact that it's what 3:00 in the morning there where you guys are at?
No, ma'am. It is 5:33
in the morning.
Oh wow. Child.
Just the fact that y'all took, y'all,
that is amazing.
Y'all didn't have to do this. I'm so thankful. We so thankful that y'all came in.
Yes, we are.
You know,
we are thankful that you guys are on.
Okay, Dominique dropped it. Thank you, Dominique.
Dominique. Oh, thank you, Dominique. She dropped the pocket.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, when I responded to your chat, I was like, "Ooh, that's early. I get up for you though."
She said,
my mama know not to call me this early. That's my mama. She
Okay, I feel love, April. I feel love it.
We appreciate y'all for coming up.
Absolutely.
To me, it seems like April is more of the, like she said, the thinker. She think before she speak. African Dream. You more the blunt one. Have you always been that way?
I'm shy. First off.
Really? I would have never thought that.
No way.
April.
He just saying stuff just to say it.
No, I was joking. I'm not shy, but y'all would never believe the depths of introvertedness that I actually possess. I'm extremely no joking with that.
That's true.
I don't I'm very selective, and I'm just super comfortable in my own space. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need a lot of people. Even when I was younger, uh like clubs, concert, too many concerts. I ain't never. I'm kind of, but I mean, I love conversation. I've always enjoyed conversation. I've always enjoyed conversing with others, both intellectually, casually, whatever the format or style is. So this is like something I love doing. I've always wanted to do. So we have a platform where I just get to talk to y'all, and it's like certain parts of it until we started doing, I didn't realize just how cool this actually is, man.
Right. And we play off each other well because he likes to be in front of the camera talking. I don't mind. I'm not shy. I'm an introvert too. I'm an extroverted introvert.
Is that even possible?
Because I'm outgoing and I'll try stuff, but it's just some things I'm real reserved about, like going live. I would probably not go live by myself. That's just me. It's not for me. I'm more comfortable behind the camera, like making the thumbnails and doing the emails, because that was kind of what I did for work. That was parts of work that I like to do, the organizing and all that kind of stuff. So I enjoy that. But getting on here, it's fun too. I didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I do. But I'll probably never be on camera by myself. I'll get on a panel.
She's done it before.
I have. I'll get on a panel, no problem. But just me sitting here, nah. And it would be so stiff because I have to be so organized. I have to have my thoughts on so it's not my thing.
Oh yeah.
But I have other attributes that I bring, so it balances out.
Yes. So you find it more comfortable, along with your husband. It makes you feel more comfortable coming before the camera. Which is, I hear a lot of people say that if they feel more comfortable with, other people being on. For me, I'm shy, but once I hit that go live, I start flowing because I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Right.
And it really does help so much having the support of the chat, all the people in the chat to help keep things going and keep it flowing. And again, it depends on what we do, because we're having our last Friday faves this week with a special guest. Y'all got to tune in to see who it is. Cause we don't know who it is, but y'all got to check it out. But so we can start really working harder on the latter part of the year on some of the stuff we was telling y'all about with regards to the podcast and making some changes to the channel and all of that stuff. But I just want to say, y'all, so even though our original we started our channel in 2021 before we moved, I think our very first, no, that's not even our first video. One of our early videos is our flight over here from the States over here to Tanzania.
We sat on that one for a while.
We sat on that one for a while. We put out a safari video. That was actually our first video, was a safari video. And then we had to get stuff settled, situated. We had to start working on our business, getting acclimated to the culture, to the language, to all of that. So we did nothing for like a year.
Wow.
And so we just had a channel just sitting there. And then in late January, early February of this year, that's when we finally we started creating content.
Right.
I think our first live was in February, and to see people still around and still be connected with people, it's just crazy.
Yeah, people just started connecting with us, and like we said, we started it off as like a way to make sure our family can see we're okay, we alive, and we doing all right, And but at the same time, it's like anybody that's on here, they'll tell you your family, they'll subscribe
and
watch, not on here watching. I'm gonna come on here for a while. Because they're your family. They be like, you better pick up the phone, call me.
Yep.
I ain't finna log on from no YouTube to talk to you. So they support, but they're not watching like that, and it's okay because that's your family.
Exactly.
Different levels, Yeah. So.
So I wanted to, and that's what's going to be my follow-up question. Was it hard to get family and friends like to support you in the beginning?
In the beginning, no. After it's crazy because that's how we know that we feel like they heart in the right place.
Yeah.
Because you know, and sometimes I think about, well, to answer your question first off, yes, because my little brother, I mean, brother-in-law, sisters, cousins, friends, a lot of people, though, you know,
Right.
initially
They done
early
popped
on,
in, or they'll be
they
like,
popped
"Oh, we
in.
saw you on live," and we don't know what their YouTube name is. So
Hmm.
we just
Right.
speak. And it's my cousin, and then they
Right.
tell us after the fact, like, "Oh, okay, well, thank you for." So we don't always
Yeah.
know they're in here. They tell us after the fact.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, but no, it wasn't hard getting people. They very supportive, but like the first people to watch and comment, nah, it ain't gonna be your family.
And then if you really think about it, it kind of work out
Yeah,
because do you really, if you got a cousin, whether you like that cousin or don't like that cousin, you really want a cousin in there just throwing all their comments and your business out
right.
all the time? Hell no, no.
That's true.
Oh, it worked out. It worked
I
Yeah.
out.
told
You know?
my day when I was having my birthday party and I was drinking on my
Oh
live, and
yeah,
I
yeah,
told him,
birthday.
"Hey, that gone on to bed now. This ain't the live for you. Get on it,
Exactly.
because." And
Exactly.
like, well, it's only 8 o'clock. Y'all telling him to go to bed. I'm like, well, he got to get up out of here.
Exactly.
So he
You
got to
grown
be
folks.
asleep, huh, Jay
Right.
Red?
Happy
Yes,
belated.
Yes.
So what are y'all plans?
I love.
What are y'all
No, go ahead.
plans far as y'all seeing y'all channel? You said you want to make it a brand. That is y'all goal.
Hmm.
And what is y'all plans for the upcoming new year? Like far as y'all channel, do you feel like y'all gonna already have pretty much things laid out because y'all in the process of doing that now to bring us better content? Because I enjoy watching y'all.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thank
I
you.
really do.
Thank
Yes.
you.
I love y'all.
I
Yeah.
answer the first part of that. In our mind, in my mind, we already are. Hell, we was a brand when we had 500.
I know
Right.
that's right. I feel the
Yeah,
same way. I feel
Right.
exactly. I
honestly.
didn't say, because if you don't, in my opinion, if you don't adopt that mentality and that it's only for those who want to take this further, for
Mhm.
the casual creators and I completely get it. I don't expect them to feel the way that we feel or
Right,
conduct their channels the way we conduct ours.
Hmm.
But
right.
again, in my mind, we've been a brand since 500, since 200, since the moment we decided we really like this, we really enjoy it, we're gonna
Mhm.
stick with it and take it as far as we can take it.
Yeah,
African Dreaming is already a brand.
Right.
I
Um,
know that. So I feel the same way.
Yeah.
yeah,
I feel
Yeah.
the same
yeah,
exact. I'm saying. I think Jay Red and Katrina's having problems with their internet, but it's okay. And
Oh,
so
it's all
yeah,
good.
when you
Yeah.
said for as a brand, I feel the same way about my channel too. In the
Yeah.
yeah.
beginning, I didn't, but as I put in that work, I said,
Mm,
putting in all these long hours, I got to do something. I'm gonna make this into a business.
Facts.
exactly,
Facts.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. And you're already doing it anyway. You might as well be compensated, for the time and energy you put into it.
Mm-hmm.
And
right.
we definitely have plans. We definitely have goals. We definitely have things that are in the works for next year. We definitely want to show y'all more of Tanzania, just getting
Mhm.
out. We were a little reluctant about doing that because we just felt like, there's a lot of expats that have come here and they've shown certain things, but we were like, you know what?
We're gonna show it to our people.
Yeah, the way we gonna
Right.
do it. So it's a lot of things you got to get out of your head about if you're
Exactly.
gonna create content because there's I don't know how many content creators, so many content creators,
Yeah,
and you're
Right.
exactly.
gonna talk about the same things. It's not that you're taking from this one and taking from that
It's gonna
one.
be overlap.
But yeah, it's gonna be a little overlap, and that's okay. But if you got an idea from someone or it triggers something, you're like, oh, I want to talk about this more. Then you give that person that credit. Oh, I heard this on Sunshine
Exactly.
Sunset with Shonda,
Right,
and I
right.
want to piggyback or whatever. But we definitely got things lined up that we're gonna be doing next year. We're gonna give y'all more content. We're gonna go a little harder on the
A
podcast.
lot hard on the podcast.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got the African Dreaming shop open, so y'all can get the merch, and we'll probably have more things that
yeah.
come out with
Right.
that.
Oh, and
We're working
thank
on
you
it.
to everybody because
Yeah.
we've been doing people ask for it. That's another suggestion. Real quick too. Listen to what because we have a lot of members and we
Mhm.
try to ask our members what would y'all like to see, what would
Hmm.
you think. hey, we ask our members what they want. Would y'all even be interested if we open a merch store?
Yeah.
We did it, and folks is getting stuff.
Yep.
People
Yeah.
are really buying stuff. So that's one point. And the other point is, like Baby said, you know, you don't always have to. You can be original and still not have to reinvent the wheel.
Right.
Because
That's right.
it was like, oh, you have a lot of expats or foreign, foreigners over here, and they've shown you this and that. Well, hell, y'all ain't seen that. Just
Right.
because something it may not be new to you personally, don't mean it's not still unknown to 1,000, 1,000,000 other people.
Right. And then we
That's
can put
true.
our spin on it the way we want to present it. So
Exactly,
it's going to be
because-
different because we're different people.
Bitch
Yeah.
can't do it like me.
Nope.
Bitch can't do it like me. So, you know,
Exactly. I don't know. Is J Red frozen? Because I can't tell. I believe she is.
Yeah, she's frozen on our side.
yeah, she frozen.
Yeah. And I think Katrina stepped down because her internet's acting up as well. So before I let you leave the panel, I want to give y'all flowers because y'all are so well deserving. Y'all are amazing content creators. I am so happy I got connected with y'all. I got connected with y'all just even before y'all had y'all 500, but I never used to comment in the comment section. But when y'all started talking about y'all being stuck, that's when I started commenting, you know, my chats and stuff of that nature. But y'all are amazing. I'm glad to be connected with y'all. I'm so happy that I could bring y'all on this platform, you know, and give y'all flowers because you want to give people that recognition while they're here.
Absolutely.
Yes. And so y'all are so deserving of it. I am so thankful that y'all decided to come on a panel. Especially my favorite April. I had to throw that in there.
I know. I was looking for worse. I was looking for worse, Rashonda. I thought you were gonna treat me worse than that, Rashonda.
No, I wasn't gonna treat you worse.
But I want to say this too, sis. You've been rocking with us for a long time.
Yeah.
We've been rocking with you.
Yeah.
It was so nice once, you know, to see you because you kind of made some changes to in your style of the way that you put out your content. But you have a very, very inspirational story, a very powerful story.
Yes.
We can't wait to have you over. Along, of course, with a lot of others, but especially you, because you've been through a lot, and you keep going.
Yep.
Yeah.
You keep going.
I have no other choice but to, right? God didn't count me out, so I'm thankful.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
I want to give the ladies a chance to ask y'all a question because their internet was acting up, and I don't want to feel like I was the only one asking y'all questions.
Yeah, my internet. I normally never have internet problems, and right before we were about to go on, my kid's like, "We don't have no Wi-Fi." I was like, "Oh well." they looking lost, y'all. They looking lost without this Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna figure it out when we get off of here. But like I said, the lives that I've caught from you all, I definitely enjoy. You guys are very, motivational. I love the way that you look out for others and really help, your community and get people connected because, sometimes when we're doing this, we get so caught up in what we're doing. And it's like, you feel like, well, I don't really have time for the other, to try to help, but it's good to always, look out and help people. I don't know what question Rashonda had asked before when my internet kicked me off, but
ask what you want, sis. Ask what you want.
But I'm looking forward to seeing whatever it is that you guys have planned for next year. I am ready to see it. I know it's going to be amazing, and y'all keep doing what you're doing because on this platform, we know there's a lot of negativity in times, and we need that positivity, to be put out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
To be put out there, definitely.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm happy y'all decided to wake up extra early for us.
Y'all worth it. Y'all worth it.
He's usually up. It's me.
But this is such a big because I kind of alluded to it earlier, but I can't emphasize this enough because I'm kind of glancing over at the chat, and it wasn't sunshine to sunset with Rashonda back then,
right?
But y'all in these spaces, man, it's so easy for people to come and go for a lot of different reasons. It might not necessarily be a bad reason or bad thing. People change shifts at work. They may have a new addition to the family. They may switch jobs or whatever. So people come and go a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But to have so many people who we connected with, y'all, it's gonna be 2023, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of y'all, you know, Rashonda, that was early 2022. Again, microform in here. I think I saw my Renaissance. Did I see my Renaissance
I
grandma?
think
Yeah,
we
my Renaissance grandma was in here. Yes.
Mhm.
Like those are people who in the first month that we actually started going live, uh, you know, it's just memories coming because like microformer, some of my early videos, it was me, hands in the dirt, and microformer on some of the craziest
Yeah.
lives. And then we still here, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
all
Yeah.
these months later, finna be a year later, and before you know it, it'll be 2 years later and
Right.
3 years later.
Right.
I'm I don't get optimistic about everything. I'm not necessarily pessimistic either. I'm just kind of balanced. I'm a realist. I take life for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I see good things in the future as long
Yeah.
as we keep all of us. That's not just us.
Right.
All content creators. If you stick with it, stay after it. Keep moving in what you believe is the right direction for
Mm-hmm.
you, your style, your channel. You
Yeah.
can't help but be right
Right.
because you're
Right.
being you.
And
Yeah.
it's good to have people that's willing to help you. Like for me, when I started out, Mother of Twins was the first content creator to share my content out. But
Mm-hmm.
far as teaching me things behind the scenes, it was Katrina, and she didn't
Mm-hmm.
have to do that, you know.
Right.
Right.
And I have to give credit where credit is due. It's the God honest truth, you know. And so I'm thankful. Everybody's not willing to do that for you.
Right.
Right.
That's
Right.
true. That's true.
Right. And that's why we such sticklers, and we always go back. If y'all, for those who caught it, when we had our was it one, we did them at the same time because we literally hit monetization and our 1K.
Within days of each
It was
other.
like a day and a half,
Yeah.
2 days, yeah, like
Yeah.
that. So when we had our people were coming up, a lot of people came up,
Mhm.
which was so dope to show love. Like Rashonda said, give us our flower. Uh, uh, we had the original, like Nikki,
Yeah.
Mike, the everyday life of an OCD's chick, microformer, and hands in the dirt come up kind of together again because
Mhm.
it had been a while since we had all been on that together.
Wow,
And
that's nice.
because like I respect what you just said, Rashonda, because you know your original people,
Yep.
the ones who helped you,
Right.
you know, early on mean so much. And G Mama Grows, my Renaissance
Yes.
grandma,
Yep.
uh,
Audrey living life.
Miss Audrey, Miss
Yeah.
Audrey was in
Yeah.
there deep.
Yep.
So
We joke about it all the time because we be like, when we first start going live, you know, you see these 3 extra people in here. It's like,
like
who are
who?
these
You
3 other
get so
people?
excited, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know them other 3 people is us. So
Right.
who these extra 3 people?
Thank
It's great to give people, you know, their flowers while they're here, and you know, and give people credit that helped you along the way. To
Yeah.
let them
Yeah,
know that to let them know that you're thankful. I am thankful. I mean, like
absolutely.
I said, she didn't have to help me, but she did, and I appreciate that. Because
And she made me do
I don't think,
shorts.
yeah, and I don't think my channel would have been the way it was if she didn't teach me certain things that she taught me, and that's the God honest truth. Because a lot of things behind the scenes that you have to know about, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Be open to information.
yeah.
And don't stop learning either. I don't care how.
Yeah.
This is just our opinion. However, because we've learned so much from y'all, because you know, I'm taking my time with it. But you know, y'all did a live maybe a month or so ago. I was able to catch because I am usually up early. I was like, man, I got to get back on my book. Some of the stuff Jay Red over here doing, Katrina, some of your projects, some of the stuff y'all working on together. Man, it's so okay to be inspired by other
Yeah.
people, but learn from these other people too, because you know,
Right.
behind the scenes, different ways to protect and secure your channel, different parts of understanding analytics and all of that. Like,
And blessings to the people that's willing to give that information freely. You know.
Right.
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 and when you know what you're doing and you really want to you can help somebody in a deeper way. this is a business for those who make it a business.
Right.
It's okay to know your worth too, and know that hey,
Right.
I need some compensation for this. It's my time.
Yep.
We didn't
Mm-hmm.
make it that way. I was born into a capitalist world. I ain't make it be that way, but I got bills paid.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
Katrina
still
says that
Yeah.
all the time. Katrina
Yeah.
make that
And you
point
know what? And
all the
honestly, that's
time.
right. And that's something that I struggle with as well. You know, is the fact that just like you said, you know, people, they want to come to you for information, stuff like that. And then sometimes they don't understand, like, I can't do all this for free now, you know.
Right.
But yeah, you know,
I
it's
think
not
both.
wrong for you to expect to be compensated for certain things because listen, it's hard out here.
It is hard out here.
It is.
Yeah.
I was the
And
one to encourage her to start her classes because she got a lot of great information that she can
yeah,
help other content creators.
Yeah.
it's worth it, and I think it's a little harder for people to accept or give credit to. Like take Unbiased. Unbiased LLC is one of our biggest gateways into a whole lot of the crafting community, right?
Mhm.
Now, if
I love
Unbiased,
Unbiased.
Unbiased, that's our
Yeah.
sister, man.
Yeah.
Texas, shout out Longhorn, baby. Uh, if if no one would think twice if she says, yes, I've sewn these 20 garments and they cost X amount of USD a piece. Nobody would be like, of course, you made it. You put your work.
Right.
But when the work is from an intellectual space or an intellectual property, it's harder for people. It's harder for you early on to put an actual
A
dollar amount on it.
Yeah.
And then it's even
Right.
more complicated to relate to another person why this dollar amount is in fact
Yeah. Why you
why it's
justify
worth
this?
it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you
That's
kind
Yeah.
of caught between the rock and the hard place because you have to disseminate some of your skill set and capability, but you can also have a cutoff and say, okay, everything beyond this point is where I got to get enough money from you to give me some summer sausage and yellow
Yeah.
cheese.
And that's pretty much how we did with the coming
With
on the
the
panel.
right.
We
When we
gave
would
out
discuss
information, but not too much that it would hinder her business because giving
Right.
classes is her business. So we have to respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And this is another way that a lot of people, it's a lot of conversation about circulating dollars in whatever community. Man, it's 2022, finna be 2023. Communities, our people, whomever they may be, have never been more complicated and diverse than they are right now. I think we on the verge of everybody getting close to having to accept the fact that your people are of like mind more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
If I need to be surrounded by people who first I have good energy, but also are focused on certain aspects of
Me
success.
too.
right.
Yes.
And sometimes you're gonna find that being your people.
Right.
Now, when we help each other, if it, like I used Unbiased, since I'm picking on you, if you purchase something from Unbiased, you circulating dollars over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we got it, cause we ain't rich folk, but if we get a chat here or there, y'all helping us. So
Right.
we
appreciate it.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
So that's one less dollar that we didn't have that we can get another light, or we can get these microphones, or we can spend more time. And this is something I think people don't always remember. When you do get these resources, if you in our position,
Right.
it helps you spend more time doing this.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
Because that's the thing here. There's lots to do here, but very few things are free here. Like
That's
even the park for the
Right.
kids, for the park, there's a fee.
Oh,
And the same
Oh,
just goes
wow.
so everything costs. Everything costs because that it's a pay as you go society here.
All pay as you go.
And what people work for that day, that is what they get that day.
Period.
So it's every donation, every super chat, every cash out that really helps us, and we appreciate it. Like it goes further here for us because, like I said, everything here costs.
Right.
So
It's a
we
different
love
society than
appreciate
how
it.
it is over here.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
If your light, Y'all, our lights could go off right now.
Mhm.
We have a meter. We got to go jump on this, put in our code, do whatever we got to do, and then instantaneously lights come back on.
Yep.
We
Wow.
just yeah. I mean, this pay as you go.
Yep.
You ain't finna go over the Sprint and get and have a lease and all
None of that.
cash.
Yeah.
Everything.
Wow.
I believe it, boy. Hey, now
Do you have anything you want to ask J Red before we let our guests off the panel to bring out other
nothing really to ask, just that I'm gonna be a better member to you guys because I'm a member.
You good, sis?
I'll be
And you know what's crazy? She said that today. She was like, "Man, I'm such a bad member to African Dreaming Channel." I was like, "What happened?" She was like, "Girl, I be missing all the members' lives." Goodness.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Hey, you a night owl? You can't help that. It is what it is, sis. But we the one we got to take care, and not the other way around. You got to twist it. You, I remember, we got to be there for you. Make it special for y'all.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But it's love. It's all love.
J Red said, "Yeah, you right."
I'll be sure when I do want to check out the podcast though, because I do like more adult type conversations and stuff and things like that. So I will definitely be over there.
Yes, we will definitely be over there checking y'all out on Spotify for sure.
Thank you,
y'all. We appreciate it.
And once
Thank
again,
you for
thanks
having
for
us.
being here. We truly
Thank you guys for
appreciate it.
coming.
Thank you, your flowers again.
Yes,
Thank
thank you guys for coming.
Thank you for having us, and hello to everybody in the chat that we didn't get to speak to. You know, we was in the
Everybody.
conversation. But hello, everybody. Thank y'all for being here. These I think Rashawn, you had like 41 up in this chat.
I know.
Congrats.
Thank you. Thank you. So we ain't gonna hold you no longer. I know April got up extra early for me, and I'm thankful. Thank you, April.
Whatever.
I feel
Anything for you, sis.
Yes.
I love you.
Hey, we love you, J Red. We love you, Katrina, and most of all, we love you, Rashonda.
Thank you guys.
Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.
All right, family.
Appreciate
All
y'all.
right.
Bye. Have a good day.
Yeah, I was about to say have a good night, but it's daytime over there.
That is funny. Oh Lord. Okay.
Oh, wait, Sandra Clark. I've been saying hey to Sandra in the chat, right? But it's an actual Sandy Cheeks, because y'all know I gave her the nickname Sandy Cheeks. So it's an actual Sandy Cheeks in the chat too. So they're like, hey, J-Rat.
Sandy Cheek is the lady who sings when a lot of people
yeah, I just know
videos, beautiful voice. I love her. She's connected with 755 Media and Unbiased and the Educated Natural. Those I love them. I love all of them. I'll be all over there. Okay, you guys.
Laughing at me.
Next, we're going to bring up our next guest because it's getting late. Okay. And so we're going to bring up the lovely. I hope this string don't start acting bipolar again.
I hope it doesn't. Hi, Unbiased.
Hey, queens. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
I'm in the car.
Oh,
hi, Unbiased. Thank you. Accepting the invitation.
I'm stirring y'all up in the car.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's a party.
We appreciate it. Welcome to the panel, Unbiased.
Thank you for having me. Congratulations, Rashonda, on your monetization queen. I am so proud of you. I appreciate this invitation. J Red, thank you guys for having me. And Katrina Barber, thank you again for having me.
You're welcome.
Yes, we're excited.
To African Dreaming. I love Team April. However,
Purple Hearts.
Yeah.
Purple Hearts. The Purple Hearts in the chat.
Right.
And I can't even see the chat, but I love y'all. Hey. Okay, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Andy.
Trying to get them to do
it. My mic may go out, but I'm gonna keep talking. Y'all let me know. Okay. Go ahead.
I'm gonna get other ladies on the panel a chance to, ask the first question since I started off with African Dreaming.
Okay.
I think my question. So I was watching some of your videos and I saw that you do multiple things. You do like the subliminal socks, and you do shirts, and you sew and stuff. Were you always into crafting? Like, were you always into that type of stuff?
I would say yes, but not on the garment side. I would say yes because I've been doing hair since I was in middle school, and to me, hair is a part of art.
Yeah.
Right.
And so we've been creating art, as a hairstylist for forever and a day. When you change the color of somebody's hair, that's art. When you style it a different way, that's art. So it just depends on how you look at art and crafting. It's all the same. It's just different entities of
Right.
Okay.
craft.
That's bad. J Red is frozen. So
Okay.
again, poor J Red. It's okay, you guys. You know, things happen on the live. We can't control the live. So I
Right.
wanted to ask you, what inspired you to start your YouTube journey?
So I was on Facebook and I met up with Mike Tees and 12 Gone Apparel, which is Seek Paris. And they have a Facebook group. And just browsing the Facebook one day and just entered their group and started, loving what they was doing over there. So to make a long story short, they had a challenge in the group and they was challenging people who have never started a YouTube channel to start a YouTube channel. And I'm like, no, I ain't doing that, because I'm a very private person. People don't
Right.
know this about me, but I'm very shy to a certain extent.
Right.
Like, I love to be out and about, but then when it's my time to just be alone, I'm okay with that.
Right. Me too.
So I didn't want to be on YouTube. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. And so they kept saying it. And so one day I was like, you know what? I'm going to just do it. And they was like, because we couldn't go live when you first started, right? So you had to make a video and post it. And so I did. And the response that I got was like, you've been doing this, huh? I'm like, no, like you didn't even see my palms sweating. You didn't see my hair under my wig was sweating. Okay. So, but I was so nervous and nobody was on the live with me. I was by
Right.
myself. And it was weird. Hold on. Yeah. 20.
Because when you first started your live, you said you was never nervous, right?
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm sick of my internet cutting in and out.
It's okay. It's okay. Things happen.
Okay, y'all. I'm
Seems
so
like
sorry.
every time
I'm
it's
sorry.
my turn to talk, it'd be like, nope.
And
Go ahead, Unbiased. Continue.
I'll just finish and say that I did it on a challenge because I'm like, I ain't gonna be no punk. Ain't nobody gonna punk me. I'm and so I did. And I did that video and it took me about 3 months to make another one. And so what I did after the first video is I got feedback from family and friends and just people in general. And I was like, go look at this video. Tell me what you like and what you don't like.
Right.
Tell me, if I did something wrong, if I said something wrong, let me know what you think. And I got that feedback and I took that advice from those people and I changed, my dynamic. Because when I first started, I started out like a robot. I was like, hey, welcome to my channel, because I wanted to make sure that people understood
So,
me.
yeah.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And so my kids was like, Mama, you don't have to do that. Just be yourself. Speak how you speak. They'll understand you or they won't.
That's
And
how
so
Right.
I
Yeah.
started evolving after that. So I
Oh,
say that to say to anybody that's in the chat who's scared to go live, who's scared to, get on YouTube and do your thing, get on YouTube and do your thing. If the first couple of videos is not what you want them to be, it's okay.
yeah.
It's okay. All you can do is grow and change the dynamic of you and your channel as you grow. Do
Right.
not
That's
allow
true.
people to give you, negative vibes like, oh, you ain't gonna do. No, okay, you don't have to watch.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Right.
If I lose one person, I'm okay with that. Because guess
Mhm.
what? When I lose one, I'm going to gain 10.
Yep.
And you're going to be left out. And I'm okay with that. So
Yes.
don't give up. Don't let people make you not want to do something. If that's what you're choosing to do, do it.
Right.
And the people that's in the chat, I can't see the messages, but I know they know me. they
Yeah.
know I'm gonna tell it like it is, right?
Let me stop you for 1 minute. About your aunt is in the chat.
Yep.
Charlotte,
Ain't Charlotte,
Charlotte, what's that? Falls?
ain't Charlotte fails?
Yeah, she said that's my niece. LOL, and you did a great job. So
And
she
that
is
you
giving
gave
you one.
the feedback.
She said, yeah. She said he gave constructive feedback. Yeah.
They sure did.
Yeah.
But guess what? What if I wouldn't have never asked? What
Right.
if I just would have thought what I did at first was okay and just kept going on with that?
Right.
So it's okay to ask people how they feel and what they think about you or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Do you use all of it? No, but you take little bits and pieces of it so that you can use it to your advantage. It's your advantage.
Right.
It's free. The information is free when they tell you something, right?
Right.
So use it, But
Yeah,
I'm gonna be quiet. Go
I
ahead.
wouldn't get offended if another content creator came to me and said, well, Sunshine and Sunset, I think we should do this that way because it could possibly help me. Some people get offended.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah. Well, Rashonda made me do shorts, y'all.
I would think I would only
You freezing up, Unbiased.
say a person would get offended if they know that it's the truth.
Right.
When somebody's telling you something about yourself that you already know, oh shoot. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Am I back?
You're back.
Yep.
Am I back?
She's having a problem with her internet, you guys.
Everybody's having internet problems tonight,
Okay.
y'all. But
I was just saying, if it's the truth and you already know it, that's what makes people leery about listening to the
the feedback.
Yeah.
Okay.
So of course, you guys, on the line.
I think I'm back. I don't know.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you. Keep talking, Unbiased.
It's lagging a little bit, but we can hear it.
Hold on.
Like,
Let me see.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give her a minute.
I have my question too whenever she ready.
Okay. We just want to say thank you to everybody who's
thank you everybody for
that came
here.
in, supporting us. First we had African Dreaming, now we got the lovely Unbiased.
My internet. But no, I was saying the people that probably.
Yeah, she keep lagging.
I know the feeling. I get frustrated.
Right.
But you know what? StreamYard was acting up all day for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and
okay.
I noticed it's like when I go live by myself, it's fine. It's just
right. You try to bring multiple people on. That's when it. I think she's back, you guys.
Kinda.
She's kind of.
Okay. It's weird. I'm sorry. But go ahead.
Okay.
Ask the question.
We're gonna hurry up and ask the questions because we know you haven't.
My question just was, I hope you can hear me. What was the inspiration behind your name? Your channel name.
God gave me this name. Honestly. I opened up Unbiased Beauty in 2016. That was my beauty shop. And I just carried Unbiased with me. So my last name is Bias, B-I-A-S. And Unbiased was just perfect. I asked God, what should my name be? And this is the name that he gave to me.
I know that's right, Unbiased.
Okay. I
love that.
I do too. I love it.
And then
Thank
I like
you.
it like a brand and kind of just let it all flow with everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I like it.
So, Unbiased, what is one thing you would tell a new YouTube content creator that's struggling on a platform? What would you tell them to inspire them for them to keep on pushing on? Because a lot of content creators be wanting to give up.
Right. I was in that boat. I wanted to give up. But think of your bottom line or your end goal. Like, what is your end goal? Don't think about what's happening now, but think about the end goal. Do you want to be monetized? Do you want to have a lot of followers? Do you want to create more content? Do you want your legacy to be known? Because basically, this is what we're doing. We are leaving our legacy on this platform for people to watch and view for years to come, probably after we dead and gone, right? So what do you want your legacy to be? Do you want your legacy to be all fun and games? Or do you want to be able to tell people your story, or give them something that they can live based on? Because the farming community, they give you resources to show you how to grow a garden. So, like, my grandkids can go back and watch that and say, oh, they use this, and this, and then they got this, right? For me, for instance, I could teach you sew this seam to that seam to make these pants to, so we are leaving a legacy behind. So what do you want your legacy to be?
I love it.
After you're dead and gone.
And that's why I'm always mindful when I come on YouTube about what I say, because I want my grandkids and their kids to
be able to go back and watch videos.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's not something we were
exactly right.
Go back and watch our great grandparents and what they did when they was young. So it's also a beautiful thing that we have social media to be able to share our lives with, for our family and stuff. Because this is a way that I connect with my family. They're in Ohio. So they on YouTube, and that's how I connect with them. So I love looking at it. Like, you brought that to light to me, because I wasn't even looking at it like that.
Well, when you have a reason of being here. So like, your reasoning now is like your weight loss and you trying on clothing. So people can go back and say, oh, 20 years ago I was wearing this same outfit, because everything evolved. So you are leaving that legacy. Katina is leaving the legacy of the knowledge that she's learned on YouTube or about YouTube. And people can always go back and watch that and say, oh, well, I could do this, and this, and help my channel or change my channel or do whatever. She's leaving her legacy behind. And Rashonda is leaving her legacy of, I went through all these things and I'm still standing because God gave me another chance. So your story will help everybody, because we all go through something, right? And it may not be aneurysms, but it could be whatever it is, right? And we can all resonate with that. So her is to help others. She can probably tell us all the symptoms she was having, what she was feeling prior to that happening, which some better understanding. Oh, well, I may be.
We Google our symptoms and diagnose ourselves now, so we let me go on YouTube and see.
And then, but you know the funny thing about that though, J Red, a lot of the sickness have the same symptoms, so you don't know what you have.
People be doing
you don't
that.
know what you have.
So it's good to go to the doctor.
I used to be a Google doctor. I used to drive myself crazy. Yeah.
Cross-contamination is like the same disease, but different. They have one thing that separates them. Cross-contamination.
That's true.
Y'all, I'm so weird. I'm a weird. I'm a unique type of person. So y'all gotta, y'all feel.
I love you, Unbiased. I'm glad you decided to come on the channel. Been happy to have you here. Katrina, is there something you want to ask Unbiased? Because you don't have internet,
What are you looking forward to? Like, what can we look forward to seeing in 2023 on your channel? Have you started planning for the upcoming year?
Absolutely. I am going to change. I'm going to add another day to my channel, and I'm going to do it more like a vlog. I'm going to be vlogging on my channel.
Oh, I love watching vlogs.
Yeah.
Because I can't wait. A lot of ish.
My nosy self.
Unbiased, you said you can talk a lot of ish.
Yes, I talk a lot of ish.
Wait. I cannot wait. I am very I can't wait. I'm excited. And so Unbiased,
yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, my dog was barking. I was trying to. Okay, I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, how did you feel? How did you feel your YouTube journey was in the beginning? Do you feel like you didn't have any problems getting subscribers? Because some people come on and they just knock it out the park, right? And then some of us come on and we feel like we have to struggle to get those subscribers. Did you feel like that in the beginning of your journey? I think she's frozen again.
Yeah, I think so.
Honestly say, oh shoot.
I hear you.
Let me change this to the car. Okay, wait. Let me try to change it to the car. Hold on, just 1 second.
Okay.
Let me see. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah, we
can
hear you. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would honestly say I go because I was not. I wasn't ready. I did this based on a challenge, so I did it to say that I did it, right? And when I finally got about YouTube, I had already had a channel 9 months. So basically, I grew this channel, if you really want to look at it, within 6 months of having it. Like, not starting the channel. I need people to understand the channel started in 2016. But I didn't do anything. I just had a YouTube channel. And then in 2019 or 2020 is when we got scratch that. 2021, y'all. I'm so sorry. Is when we got challenged on the Facebook group.
Wow. Oh, so you got challenged in the Facebook group.
Yes. And so I say,
so
if
at what
you
point
really
after...
start your channel. No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to ask, at what point did you realize, okay, I'm onto something. I can really make something out of this.
Great question, Katrina.
I didn't even realize it. 755 Media realized it for me.
Oh,
okay.
That's good.
I was still
she saw something that you didn't see, basically.
Right.
I was
to be connected to people like that. I'm sorry, finish, Unbiased.
No. I'm saying she saw something in me that I didn't see in myself because I wasn't ready for this. And so she was like, "What you mean you're not ready? Yeah, you ready. Let's go." I'm like, "Okay." Another challenge.
See?
Right. But look, and you listen to her, and now your channel is doing amazing. You have such a nice following. You're part of a great community. You're supportive. You have a lot of people that support you. So it's like, sometimes you need somebody in your corner to kind of push you off that ledge a little bit. Like, we're doing this.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
And that's why I say it's good to be connected to people that pour into you. Because sometimes we don't believe in ourselves. We need those people to pour into you, and vice versa. But it's good to be connected with people with good energy that's willing to pour into you. And you found that with 755 Media, which is a blessing. Because a lot of people don't find those type of things.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. A lot of people don't find that genuine, support or sisterhood or friendship, whatever you want to call it, through someone. I mean, I don't know if you, know her like outside of YouTube, like real life, but even for her to point that out to you, when you didn't see it in your mind, you was like, oh, this is just something that I'm doing, So for her to bring that up for you and encourage you to do that, that's, a blessing to have that in a friendship.
Yes.
Right.
755 Media said, I still see it in you, Unbiased.
Oh, thank you, Queen. I can't read the chat, y'all, but I appreciate all the comments. I will go back and watch it, but I love each and every one of y'all. I'm stirring y'all up in the car. I'm hot as hell up in here. Y'all see me sweating.
Oh my goodness.
We're not going to keep you too long, Unbiased. Tell the people in the chat that may not be familiar with your channel what your channel is about. So that, they could come over there to, if they like what they see, they already know what to do. I love the channel personally. I always be over there. But explain to the people that's in the chat or around the world that may be looking at us right now, what is your channel about?
So Unbiased LLC, you will get a little bit of everything over there. Like, I love working with my hands. You will be able to see me doing sewing, making t-shirts, whether it's heat transfer, sublimation, or embroidery. Started an embroidery business this says 6 months ago, and I love it. So I do a lot of things. Like, I'm crafty with my hands. I build stuff, I tear stuff down, and I build it again. So don't come to Unbiased if you want to just watch one thing. I'm all over the place. But I love what I do. I love helping others. I love teaching others if they can understand my language, because I'm not a perfectionist vocabulary English, all this stuff. I am still uniquely made. They told me to stop saying the word GHETTO, so I'm uniquely made. And that's what you'll get at Unbiased LLC. And I would love to have anybody, if you don't agree with everything that I say, send your wife, your girlfriend, your side chick, your niece, your auntie, send somebody.
Right. Send anybody.
I love your energy. I love your energy, Unbiased. I think that's what drew me to. I like great energy. If I see great energy, it automatically draws me in. I ain't with the messiness. I like to be connected with people that's got a vision. You know what I'm saying? Good energy that's going to pour into you. That's just me.
Exactly. And I will just say this before we end. I appreciate your kindness, Rashonda. You may not see it, but you are very kind. And that's what made me attract you. Like, you may have attracted me because I'm, all over the place, but I was attracted to you by your kindness. It's almost as if it's a motherly love, affectionate type kindness. And then when I spoke to you on the telephone, I'm like, oh my God, I'm in love with Rashonda. Rashonda, like American Dreaming say. And I love when they do that. I love when people can reference other people and it's okay. Like, we don't have to say your name perfect. So one thing I would like for you to do is say your channel name 3 times fast. Go.
Oh, now we can barely
Sunshine to sunset with Rashonda. Sunshine to sunset with Rashonda. Sunshine to sunset with Rashonda. It's a tongue twister for everybody.
It really is, because
for me it's not.
We be
I'm
like,
stirring you up, Rashonda. I'm stirring you up.
Everybody it's a tongue twister. It's a tongue twister. But I love the name. The reason why I chose that name is because I like to pour into people, and I want everybody to shine. That's just me.
I love your name. I love it. It's just one of those things that you have to think about before you say it.
Right.
But when you find out why you chose that name, it makes it even better.
Right.
Period. So I love the sunshines. I do. And I appreciate you. And Miss Katrina, thank you for teaching her, because she has learned a lot.
Yes.
And I love you for teaching her, because it's going to be some stuff going on in YouTube, baby. Okay, I'm going to be quiet. So I love y'all.
Listen,
I can talk for hours. And, but it's really hot in this car. I don't know, because I got the jacket on.
We about to let you go, Unbiased. We just want to bring you. I want to give you your flowers, because I truly appreciate you. Deserve it. I just feel like it's a lot of amazing content creators out here, right?
Yeah.
That's not getting their flowers the way they're supposed to. And if I see somebody that I like and I see they putting the work in, I want their line they like to shine. It's only right. But you got a lot of other people that's selfish, So here's your flowers. I wish I can give it to you in person.
You did, girl. Serve it up.
I truly appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for
everybody
coming
that joined in the chat. Yes. Thank you guys for coming in. We really appreciate that. And I love you, Rashonda. But I will see you guys on the next live.
All right. We're gonna close. Me and Katrina gonna close this. Thanks for coming, Unbiased. Good night. Thank you.
Wait. Congratulations on your monetization, Queen.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. So you guys, we about to close this live down. We held y'all long enough. I was not planning on keeping African Dreaming on so long because I knew they, a different time. I didn't want to be
Right.
I wanted to be considerate. But I'm glad they, came on. They explained what their channel was about, and I enjoyed them. So, Katrina, is anything you want to say?
Even though I was having internet issues, thank y'all for sticking with us tonight.
Yeah.
We appreciate all of you. We have 2 more of these appreciation shows, and I'm excited for the last. I think we have 3 or 4 of the last 4 guests to come on.
Yes.
And tonight was a good show. I loved it. It was a great conversation.
Great
energy. And of course, again, this was your first live since being monetized.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me throw this out here before everybody.
I told you.
Right. If anyone, I would love for y'all to become a Beautiful Sunshine. My membership is up on my channel. Please feel free to come over, check it out. I would truly appreciate it. J Red had to step down because she had internet problems, but I can speak, for her that we appreciate all the guests that was on the show.
Yes, we are so thankful. And everybody in the chat too, because without the chat, like African Dream.
Yes. Because I was trying to read the chat.
So
but I like to give the guests, their just due. That's why I was typing in the chat, welcoming everyone, but I wanted to be focused on the guests, So thank you, everybody. Thanks for being here. We truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. We want to wish everybody a good night. Stay safe. And we'll see y'all on the next live, which will be, Katrina, J Red's Journal, Thursday at 9 p.m. over on her channel. And then we'll be back again on Katrina's channel Saturday at 9 p.m. So thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Have a good night.
Have a good night, everyone.